Hello and welcome to my channel, where I talk about the latest and greatest in space exploration. Today, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST for short. This is the most powerful and complex space telescope ever built, and it was launched on December 25, 2021. It is currently orbiting the Sun at the second Lagrange point, about 1.5 million kilometers from Earth. It has a 6.5-meter primary mirror and 4 scientific instruments that can observe the universe in infrared wavelengths. It is designed to study the origins of stars, planets, galaxies, and life. But before we dive into the amazing science that JWST can do, let's take a look at how it was made, tested, and launched. JWST is a joint project of NASA, ESA, and CSA, and it took more than 2 decades to complete. The idea of a successor to the Hubble Space Telescope was first proposed in 1996, and it was originally called the Next Generation Space Telescope. In 2002, it was renamed after James E. Webb, who was the second administrator of NASA and played a key role in the Apollo program. The construction of JWST involved many challenges and innovations. One of the main features of JWST is its large primary mirror, which is made of 18 hexagonal segments of beryllium coated with gold. The mirror is so big that it cannot fit inside a rocket fairing, so it has to fold up like origami and unfold after launch. The mirror also has to be very smooth and precise, so it underwent extensive polishing and testing at various facilities. Another unique feature of JWST is its sunshield, which is a 5-layered membrane that protects the telescope from the heat and light of the sun. The sunshield is about the size of a tennis court, and it also has to fold and deploy in space. The sunshield keeps the telescope at a very low temperature of around 233 degrees Celsius, which is necessary for its infrared sensors to work properly. The 4 instruments on board JWST are the Near-Infrared Camera, NIR-CAM, the Near-Infrared Spectrograph, NIR-SPEC, the Mid-Infrared Instrument, MIRI, and the Fine Guidance Sensor, Near-Infrared Imager and Slitless Spectrograph, FGS, NIRISS. These instruments can perform various types of observations, such as imaging, spectroscopy, coronagraphy, and interferometry. They can also work together to achieve higher resolution and sensitivity. The integration and testing of JWST was a long and rigorous process that involved multiple stages and locations. The telescope was assembled at Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland, where it underwent vibration and acoustic tests to simulate launch conditions. Then it was shipped to Johnson Space Center in Texas, where it underwent thermal vacuum tests to simulate space environment. Then it was shipped again to Northrop Grumman in California, where it was joined with the sunshield and the spacecraft bus. Finally, it was shipped to French Guiana, where it was mounted on an Ariane 5 rocket for launch. The launch of JWST was one of the most anticipated events in space history. It took place on December 25, 2021, at 12:20 Coordinated Universal Time from the Guiana Space Center. The Ariane 5 rocket successfully delivered JWST into orbit around Earth, where it separated from the upper stage after about half an hour. Then began a series of critical maneuvers and deployments that lasted for about a month. These included extending the solar array, deploying the high-gain antenna, unfolding the sunshield, releasing the mirror covers, aligning the mirror segments, and calibrating the instruments. The orbit of JWST is not like most satellites that orbit Earth. Instead, it orbits the Sun at a special point called the second Lagrange point, or L2. This is a point where the gravity of Earth and Sun balance each other out, creating a stable orbit for JWST. L2 is located about 1.5 million kilometers from Earth on the opposite side of the Sun. This means that JWST always stays behind Earth as it orbits the Sun. This also means that JWST has an uninterrupted view of the sky without being blocked by Earth or affected by its atmosphere. The science operations of JWST began in April 2023 after all the tests and checks were completed. Since then, JWST has been sending back stunning images and data that reveal new insights into our universe. Some of its first targets included galaxies from the early universe that are too faint for Hubble to see, exoplanets that are potentially habitable or have atmospheres, nebulas that are forming new stars, black holes that are devouring matter, and asteroids and comets that are remnants of our solar system's formation. Some of the latest news and images from JWST are: Webb reveals intricate details in the remains of a dying star. This image shows the Ring Nebula, one of the best-known examples of a planetary nebula, which is the final stage of a Sun-like star's life cycle. Webb's infrared vision reveals the complex structures and dynamics of the gas and dust that surround the dying star. Every glorious image from the James Webb Space Telescope. So far, this article showcases some of the most stunning and fascinating images that Webb has captured so far, including galaxies, nebulas, exoplanets, and moons. Some of these images are the oldest and farthest objects ever seen by humans. Webb captures its first direct image of an exoplanet. This image shows a gas giant named HIP 65426b, which is 6 to 12 times the mass of Jupiter and only 15 million years old. It orbits a star that is 385 light-years away from Earth. Webb's coronagraph technology allows it to block the bright light of the star and reveal the faint Planet 3. These are just some examples of the amazing science that JWST can do. There are many more discoveries to come, as JWST will continue to observe the universe for at least 10 years, and possibly longer. JWST is truly a remarkable achievement of human ingenuity and curiosity, and it will help us answer some of the most fundamental questions about our existence. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more space-related content. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you next time. Bye!